that better? Yes. Sorry, I updated voice meter. You guys probably saw in Discord. Hi Gleam, hi Z. Updated voice meter. It changed the names of everything. So default doesn't work. So yeah, my mic wasn't working. I'm glad the sound from the game is working. That's kind of interesting, but that is my default. I might need to change my Windows default microphone then. Also, what do you mean it echoes? Because that's probably also related. Though there might be a lot less I can do about that. Yeah, that didn't echo for me. Oh. Yeah, it's coming through the main audio as well as what it's supposed to. That's not how that's supposed to work. Sorry, we're gonna lose everything for a second. Okay. Let me check this one. And then... Advanced. That might be related to me updating OBS. Let me mute Metroid here. Can you play it? Can you meow again? That sounds so weird to say that to someone. Yeah, it's playing twice. And then we go this and monitor and output. That's still echoed. Okay. That's not how that should work at all. That's definitely not how it should be working. Let me switch this to... Try that. I don't know why it's echoing. Let me find... This is why I don't update things, but like sometimes you have to. That's why. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, so, like, every sound is gonna be broken. Oh, boy. Alright. That's gonna be absolute hell. Because I can't batch edit things. We'll do meowing, and then I'll fix things as they come up. Stop it! I'm not done.
You
like
will
20 of
give
these
me
things.
an egg.
Stop it! Turn this audio bus off. No, the meowing is going to be the hardest one because I literally have how many of these? How many meows did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 12 of them. So when I restarted, or when I updated Voicemeeter, what it did was I had to like uninstall it. It shouldn't have. It needed to do that, but that's how I was told to update it. And so yeah, there's no audio device anymore because it's named differently. It's not actually named differently. It's a different device. So it just blanked it out and I think went to default for playing sounds. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Do you guys hear that? Yes? Okay. You can hear it. I can't. Now, that should... Now I hear. Perfect. Okay. And that's what we wanted. Hooray. Okay, meowing is fixed. What other sound should I fix immediately? Egg needs to get fixed. I hate that I have so many of these now. Why did I do this to myself? If I could just do all of these at once, it wouldn't be so bad. Like, if the audio device wasn't dependent on the sub-action, I could just do it in the action itself. But I get why that would be the way it is. I'm not saying they need to change it, I'm just complaining. Aux input... Because basically all my sounds play... So my main audio comes through input 1, like the main input. And then all of my stream sounds play through my auxiliary input. My auxiliary input doesn't mix at all with the main input, obviously, until it gets output to my headphones. Which is not what the stream listens to. The stream only listens to... Or the main input of my stream is input 1. So it shouldn't overlap like that. But now it does. I've been thinking of switching up how I do that anyway, like on the back end. So instead of me being able to hear it, I want to monitor it. So I know the volume of my alerts and stuff that you guys hear. But I'm on the fence about it because I know that doesn't make a difference for me, because I want to hear the alerts over how loud my shit is, and my shit is way louder than your shit. So, okay, egg is fixed. What does LP use? I don't even know. I should know, but I don't. Oh, that one, yeah, but she uses another one too. Prettiest girl at the party, that's the one. Okay, and then there's LB. I gotta do Leon as well. And I guess give egg. These are so much easier because I only have to do one sound. There was... Where is the prettiest girl at the party? And then do this one because it gets used sometimes. Okay. I think that's all of them. And if another one gets used, I'll fix it afterwards. Cool. Alright. Anyway. Something Metroid. Hooray! Alright. Load date. I don't remember what we were doing. I still love this song. This is so good. We were about halfway. I said 47 was the highest. Half of that. We were like 20. We were on 28, I think, right? Yeah, we're right here. In Kraid's Lair. Because I was going through this place again. Okay. We'll frame that a little bit. And then ruin it, because I moved the window. There we go. Okay. I don't think I'm really going to need the map anymore. I think I have all the upgrades that I want. Or care about, I should say. Because I really needed the Varia suit. Ow. Whee! Ah! Alright, I don't take nearly as much damage anymore, so getting hit is not the end of my life all the time. It's a lot less scary. Anyway, how are we all doing? Now that technical issues are more or less fixed. How's life? How hard of a game is OG Metroid? Okay, so obviously there's no map. There's just pause. It's weird to control. But as far as like how hard is it? I haven't had a boss fight yet, but if you go, life without the Varia suit is terrible. You take like 20 damage each hit, and you have like no health. But the Varia suit, I take like 2 damage per hit. And obviously with energy tanks, it makes a big difference. I also can't aim down, so I can fire forward and straight up. And I can't have... the beams don't stack. So right now I have the wave beam. And there's also the ice beam out there somewhere that I can go pick up if I want the ice beam. But the wave beam has been more helpful for me. It's my one way of shooting downwards. I would say the game is not necessarily hard. It's old. There are definitely Nintendo games out there that are way harder. This does not deserve the Nintendo hard or whatever moniker. But it is one of those games too where finding things is a matter of shooting every fucking square and seeing maybe if there's a secret there. There's no progress lost on death, really. You keep all the power-ups you picked up, and it sends you back to the beginning of the zone, which I've already used to warp backwards to the beginning. because you could just like leave a zone and die, and it'll immediately throw you back to the start of that zone. So it's an easy way to backtrack, which is cool. I think that's a really good way to handle a game where exploring is a big part of it. It's better than I thought it was. I will give it that. I actually think that this game's pretty good. Knowing where secrets are is probably the worst part. Because you can walk right by the wave beam and right by the Varia suit and have no idea. Because that's exactly what happened to me. The only other problem I have with it is the game is very, I don't want to say, like, not high budget, but a lot of the rooms are copy-paste. So there's a lot of very similar looking rooms. And, it's not great. Okay, this is actually the first part I started at. But, like, see this part? This room is the same as the room directly above me. Except for there's no wall that I need to shoot through to get to the other side to progress. And it makes navigation kind of difficult. Because you're like, oh, this looks just like this other room. I've been here, and like you haven't been. In the other area I was in, near the end of stream, there were like 4 or 5 rooms that just looked exactly the same. It was pretty awful. Also, the wave beam sounds terrible on turbo mode. When I'm up close to someone anyway. So yeah, it does that. So, like I said, it's old. Anyway, this, I went further for this one, so I know this is empty. Whee! Ow. Well, I just hit everything on the way down. But Crate's theme is still really good. Which is what's playing now. I've apparently come this way already if this door's open. The screw attack also makes a huge difference. But weirdly, the upgrades make the game feel different and easier, maybe. Who would have thought? But I would say the upgrades in this one are a much bigger difference than they are in other games. Like, they're still helpful. Oh. Okay, I could probably make that over that. But we won't. I feel like I shouldn't have gone this way at all. Oh my god, there's another 4. The 2 rooms down here, they also exactly the same. I pulled out a map about halfway through last stream when I was looking for the, well, maybe not halfway through, most of the way through last stream, so I could find the upgrades I was missing. And now I'm just noticing just how much this game is copy and pasted. Like, look, this is the same. I'm even looking in the wrong part of the fucking map. That's extra funny. Oh, I need the ice beam for that. Fuck. I can't land on top of these guys. Okay, well. Bomb jumping is also incredibly difficult because it keeps eating my inputs. And I don't know how to fix that. Damn. Aha! So when I get hit with a bomb blast, I can't drop another bomb. So that's been frustrating. But I'm gonna do it again. We'll get there. I'm assuming at some point I also get like the space jump. Oh, that will work way better. Or whatever infinite jumping power comes along. Right now I just have the high jump, and I can't. There's a power up at the very beginning of the game that I can't get with the high jump. So I imagine there's a much higher jump later on. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here besides dying. What if this is like a common mistake people make, where they're like, oh no, I need the ice beam. This is what I expected to find here. Oh. Ugh. Like, am I supposed to use missiles? Are they better? How much damage do missiles do? Oh, well. Solves that problem. One missile to the face. I hope that wasn't just one missile to the face in general. Okay, well, I may need to die. Try out the missile theory. He's firing on his ass. Oh yeah, okay. The screw attack, one hit. Not a tough enemy, I guess. Okay, well, I did sequence break a little bit, I guess. Where am I going, then? I don't think I can go anywhere. Maybe a door. Making me look bad. Okay, I think I see a way I can go now. What's funny, though, is after this is Metroid 2 on the Game Boy, and I'm pretty sure that one's considered, like, the worst Metroid game. So I'm not looking forward to that. Okay. I should be able to get out this way if I go all the way around. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're back on track. That'll be fun. Oh, we'll see. It's very important story-wise, though, which is extra annoying. But we also are going to be playing the remake of it when we get there. Which also, speaking of, I was looking into 3DS emulation, right? And how it was like they shut down Citra, so like Citra doesn't exist anymore. There are forks of it, but Citra was as a project has been shut down, legally speaking. And they reading about 3DS emulation, they make it sound way more complicated, where it's like you need to link it to an actual 3DS so you can access all the features and be legal about it, and you don't. That's only for a specific kind of 3DS ROM. So. And like I said, I wouldn't mind buying the game. It's just I can't stream for a 3DS. Oh my god, my whole color changes now when I switch to missiles? Interesting, I didn't know that. Okay, sorry, just looking at the map again. Going this way. And that brings me back to the main hallway. Okay, good, we're in the right spot. But yeah, so that means that, Samus Returns is a game I will be playing. And then buying, because apparently it's also pretty good. Oh no! I didn't need to do that. Jump up here. Can I make it over there? There we go. But yeah, one of the things they added apparently in in Samus Returns is there's a fucking parry. So you can parry enemies now, and I think that's really funny. And I don't know if that was a feature that came up in Dread or not, but parrying sounds really funny in a Metroid game. Now we go down. Maybe not that way. But whatever, we'll go in this door. You think it's in Dread? Okay. Yeah, Dread's gonna be a game I'm obviously I'm gonna have to purchase. Because I can stream from my Switch. So. And it's a game I want to. I've heard it's really good. And then be just in time for Metroid Prime 4. Probably not just in time, but like... also a game I want to stream. Ominous looking room. Like, drop a power-up so you stop spawning, please, or something. Thank you. There's the real one. Oh god, he's onto me. The frame rate is all over the place. Too many sprites. Kraid's main attack is slowing down time. Rewind that. Maybe I'll get to full health outside of the room. But we're gonna have to grind for health anyway if I die, so we'll make that a little shorter. Really? Just the one? Okay, well, maybe not then. Maybe we won't. There, it's back! Fuck you. This game. That came out of nowhere. My thing is, I don't know if missiles technically do more damage than the wave beam, but I feel like they should. So using missiles on bosses, maybe not a bad idea. I know, I'm not, like, wasting missile drops. I didn't think Kraid would be so small. But that does make, the little mini Kraid make more sense in Super Metroid. So you see that and you go, oh, it's Kraid! But, like, there's a bigger Kraid later. And I don't know why that's so funny to me. This little tiny boy I'm getting in a fight with. If I don't use missiles, though, I might be able to keep the frame rate consistently low. Third annoying thing about this game, getting your health back. Because when you die, you come back with 30 health, and you have to do this to get your health back. There's no, like, save point, or health restore, nothing like that. It's that or an energy tank. Okay, we'll make a save state here. But, like, this guy is not intimidating. He throws little boomerangs. Missiles don't go through the needles, but I can do this to him. Fuck off. Oh no, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. I hate that the door is just open. Oh, that's funny. Wait, why are those destroyable? No, jump normally, Samus. Fuck you. So yeah, the other thing Samus does, fourth annoying thing, when I'm in the water or lava, sometimes I can't jump my full height. She'll just constantly spin and jump like a quarter of the height, and I can't get out until I learn to jump properly. It's really annoying. It was extra annoying without the Varia suit. Can't swim, right? Which is extra. Oh my god, wait, I have 160 missiles now. 160 missiles? That's crazy. That's way more missiles than I fucking need. Okay, where am I going now? 35, where's 36? There's 39. 37. Okay, well. I guess we'll go to 37? Why is there no 36? That's very weird. Oh, there's 36. Okay, 36 is the elevator I'm looking for. And that's the double scary face elevator. I want to look something up real quick. I want to know... what upgrades am I missing? Oh, that's it. Okay, so there's not like a... there's not like a space jump. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, so... I'm gonna need the ice beam again to do anything. That's extra annoying. Is there a reason to have either one besides freezing things? Okay, yeah, so wave beam until the end. Apparently you need the ice beam at the end of the game. Weird. Okay. That's very strange. What a weird way to do it. Ugh. Get my health back. At least a little bit. The wavy failed me that one time. Alright, that's enough for me on that one. Okay, so I'm down here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hell of a climb. Actually, no, hang on. Fuck this. What am I doing? I don't need to do this. What am I gathering health for? Screw you all. Trust me, this is much faster. And now we leave. Now you can't tell me that a woman that strategically dies to save time getting from place to place is not a badass. Other M. She doesn't need Adam. She needs a lava pit. It didn't jump. Imagine like all the items you pick up, like mainstay after death. She goes grocery shopping, comes out, gets hit with a car, resurrects at home with all her groceries. Think of the practical applications. Think of all the therapists she would employ every shopping day. A boon to insurance companies. What I'm saying is that Samus Aran is good for the economy. It's interesting to have so little health as well. Because I feel like I'm used to having like 10, 20 energy tanks or whatever. Thousands and thousands of health. And here it's like 500. Oh god, everything's going wrong. No, we're good. We're good. We got this. We got this. Problem solved. Oops. I think we can go right down here. Hi, Moobs. Is it bad you've never played Metroid Prime, but you played other M? Yes, that's actually bad. The Metroid Prime games are really good. Why have you not played the Metroid Prime games? Whoop. You just never got GameCube games? Oh, okay. Whoop. And then I can... Is this the right spot? Yes! Okay, cool. Well, what I would suggest, and what I'm going to be doing on stream, I would look into a thing called Prime Hack. I've streamed it before. It is a fork of Dolphin specifically for Metroid Prime, and it uses mouse and keyboard controls. So if you don't feel like the GameCube controls are good enough, or whatever, I would look into that. It uses the trilogy from the Wii. But that's probably how I'm going to stream it, just because it's different. Maybe, or just eventually go into Prime 4. Yeah, you know, it's always good to go into the fourth entry of a series. Sight unseen. The worst that could happen. Okay, now we're in this place again. They also remastered Metroid Prime on the Switch. But I don't think they're terribly long games. They're not really that difficult either. Well, not to me, anyway. Take that however you want. I honestly think that Metroid Prime 3, though, is like the weakest of the three. But it's still good. Sorry, I apparently missed something. I don't know what this is actually going to be. Oh god. hate these enemies sometimes. But I mean, you also just want to wait and watch the Metroid Prime games. I obviously will be streaming them. My first Metroid game was actually... my first Metroid game was actually Metroid Prime. I never played Super Metroid until after the fact. But, I mean, that's not really my fault for... My formative years of playing video games was honestly on the N64. Like, we had an NES and a Genesis when I was growing up. But, like, our first, like, real gaming console was an N64. Which had no Metroid games. And I wasn't really into handhelds, so I missed all of those. And so I didn't play... Metroid Prime was my first one. I won't say I fell in love with the franchise, but it was good. Well, if you miss a stream, they all go up on YouTube, so... If you feel like you missed, like, a boss fight or whatever, I don't know what you'd want to go back and watch the stream for. But I played... I'm pretty sure I played Metroid Prime... And then I missed out on Metroid Prime 2 for the longest time. And that's when I played Fusion. And then I ended up playing 2 with Gamefly, one of those games. Then I bought Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii when it came out. You tell me it's worth watching. Maybe. Metroid Prime doesn't really have a lot of connection to other Metroid games, but they do have a connection with, like, themselves in a lot of ways. Okay, we've reached the limit of pickups. I apparently cannot screw attack in hallways. All that for missiles? And falling in lava? Okay, there's gotta be something in the lava then. What do we think? No. That's funny. Okay, well. Why? Just a trap? That's kind of funny. Okay, well. Sometimes fuck this game. Well, like, if I wasn't like, hey, check the lava for secrets, like, that would have done nothing. It just would have been like, oh no, I fell in some lava, and, like, immediately jumped out. Gotta take all the health pickups on my way out of here.
Oh my god. Okay. How uppies? How up? Well, that was the cleanest jump I've ever done. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it up that high. Is it a go the other way kind of situation? Why is that marked 38? So no, that is next. Am I supposed to have the ice beam again? I don't know what these places are called. Is this like the end of the game ice beam area that I was supposed to have the ice beam for? I don't know. No, because I can go the other way. Oh, no, I can't. Can I come through here the other way? No, I can fall down over here. Get more missiles. And I go there. Okay. So... where am I? I'm here. Oh yeah, and then I can struggle to get up here. Okay. We'll go the other way then. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I should just have the ice beam then. Like, why bother? Like, the wave beam is great, but like... the ice beam would have helped me out in this spot. And other spots. But I just used to using it to kill people. But also, this is how copy-paste the rooms are. There's nothing up here, but because it's the same room as the one over on the left, like it has the same little brick where you shoot the blocks out, like that's how copy-pasted the rooms are. And I find that so wild. It's so much easier to, like, leave an area now with the screw attack. No, I've actually been in this room. There was nothing at the end of it, I died. I love the frame rate of this game. Back in the olden days when no one gave a shit about frame rate. I was like, that'll be fine. If it's an emulator, yes. 100%. Oh, hey buddy. Yeah, we're not ready for you, bye. Shit, okay, Though I wonder what kind of problems that would cause for the game. Like, obviously you're not going to run it at, like, actually run it at 60 frames all the time, or, like, a higher frame rate than it's intended for. But I wonder if, having it not slow down, like, would that break anything? Because it would necessarily have to run faster to do that. But like, if you ran it if you ran it faster and capped the frame rate, would it still cause problems? But then you're not really emulating anymore. You're like porting it to a new engine that's able to do that. Which is kind of what emulators are, I guess, in some ways, like hacks and all that. Not that the emulator I'm using currently has any like hacks like that, or I've even seen a setting like that, but I'm interested if it could be done without like breaking the game. I know a lot of emulators look for like, we're gonna do accuracy because everyone loves the most accurate possible NES games. But I feel like with the NES, we hit cycle accuracy a long time ago. So I wonder what you could, like, fuck with and maintain cycle accuracy, I think is really the question I'm asking. But I guess if you fuck with anything, it's not cycle accurate anymore. The real question I'm asking is what happens when we push an NES to its absolute limits on what it can do? I might have to go back a little more to farm this a little bit better. It just explodes. Well, like for the for like PlayStation emulators, they have the ability to use like floating point math, so it stops the little the vertex wobbles and all that, the texture warping. So like Does that stop it from being cycle accurate? And can we do something like that with sprite limits on an NES? These are the real questions. I don't think we should make an NES run at, like, 4K. That feels like it shouldn't. It would just be a larger, shittier image. It would still be pixel art. Wow, this run cycle now that I'm firing at the same time. It's a little broken. Okay, almost got full health. Whoop. But I mean, something that also doesn't really get talked about in, when you're doing, like, NES emulation is overscan. Because CRTs they scanned a little bit over the view field. So, like, you notice the stuff on the sides where, like, an enemy will die or I'm going through a door, you'll see, like, bits and pieces of that sprite on the other side of the screen. Like, things won't load in for a little bit. That's because on a CRT, you wouldn't see that. It would be, well, unless you mess with your CRT and, like, refocus it so it didn't overscan. But, like, that's just a thing that we deal with now. And we're just like, oh, yeah, that's just what the NES did. But it's like, yeah, you wouldn't notice that, though. Kind of like with, pixel bleeding. Where people talk about, like, how CRTs are better for, like, the stuff they were designed... Like, games were designed on CRTs. So, like, they look weird on LCD screens and all that. Which is, like, not true. I don't think many artists actually took into account, oh, hey, I'm on a CRT screen, this will blur out, it'll be fine. But it's possible that some artists did consider that. And I won't say that things look worse on a CRT for a lot of older games. But I'm not that interested in, like, purchasing an old CRT TV just so I can play old video games in a slightly better way. Yes, they were, but they were using computer monitors, which computer monitor CRTs are much sharper, and they don't blur as much as TVs do. So their art's going to look different until they see it on a TV, really. Which is interesting by itself. And that's another thing that only sometimes gets talked about, is not all CRTs are the same. Which is why people hunt down that one Sony CRT, I think it's Sony, that was used for, like, broadcasters. It was a much cleaner image and didn't, like, flicker, and its color correction was great. Because compared to some other CRTs, it's not great. And the heaviest, shittiest CRT, that's basically all CRTs. They're all really heavy. But, yeah, it's... Oof. Which is why, CRT Royale has, like, all those settings for, like, halation and all that. Oh, hey, I'm still unlocking Ridley. Oh, he got out of it. Sorry, I'll hold in the other button so it's not turbo. It feels less shitty. Well, that was Ridley. I think Kraid should be disappointed. Iconic boss fight. Oh. This is just a lava pit. Oh, it's not actually a lava pit. I can run on top of it now. Energy tank! Boy, that was crazy. Yeah, anyway, that's 42. I'm skipping 39. Oh, what the hell? I'm here. Why not? I gotta go all the way down to the bottom, though. So, all the way back to the right, drop down, and do more of that. Yeah, Kraid was, sure was different. That was very weird. I mean, they'll get better in later games, that's for sure. So, turbo mode can stun lock Ridley, and non-turbo mode, he just won't hit you anyway, so, like, who cares? I constantly am feeling bad for using the turbo button to, like, shoot things, because it stun locks them, and I'm like, oh, that seems like it's a bit cheaty and unfair, and then, like, shit like that happens, and I'm like, oh. But, like, the game clearly doesn't respect me, why should I respect the game? Is it because Ridley's in it? Or just like, because like I feel like the rest of it's not a Metroid game. Like 2 or 3 times. That's fair. I think I went through Subspace Emissary like once. Brawl didn't really click with me. I feel like it didn't click with a lot of people though, from how people talk about it. Like the cutscene. Find it on YouTube. Yeah, I started on the first one, on the N64, and then moved on to Melee, and Melee was, like, my most played. Okay, so I need to go up an elevator, and then go to play. Okay, so I need to die. I think I'll die faster up here, actually. Yeah, I put so much time into Melee. And then I played Brawl, but like it didn't have the same feeling as Melee, because I was already like not out of high school, but like at a point where I wasn't around a lot of people that were also into Smash. So yeah, I didn't have that like community going on with like I did with Melee. And
And then I was in college for the other one, the Smash on Wii U and 3DS. I got the 3DS one, and I was like, cool. I don't think I like Smash anymore. And I know that, like, they're all like, oh, they're never making another Smash game. They're gonna make another Smash game. I guarantee you, there's gonna be another Smash game. Whether Sakurai is involved or not, they're gonna have another Smash game. Will it be better than Ultimate? Probably not. Definitely gonna have a smaller roster than Ultimate, that's for sure. It'll be like, we wanted to go back to our roots, so we went back to the original characters of the 64 game. They did that, though? Oh. Was that for Ultimate? The one I didn't play? So that's like 12 DLC passes now or some shit? Yeah? Wow, okay. I can't even be mad though, because like unlocking new characters in Smash and Melee was fun. I didn't hate it. It was one of those cool things, like, once you found it and it happened, you're like, yeah! This is so cool! And you lose the fight, and you'd be like, fuck! How am I gonna do that again? I thought it was just like, you buy the DLC, and then you have all the characters. How am I getting down here? Where am I? Am I there? I think I'm there. Hang on. Apparently, how I get down here is through this. There we go. If I had to unlock the DLC ones, that would actually be really funny. Piranha Plant in Minecraft, Steve. What about Sephiroth and Cloud? Everyone's favorites. And Bayonetta. All the fun Nintendo characters. Yeah, but like, also an Ultimate. I don't know, man. I main Shulk, so am I allowed to have an opinion? Do we like Shulk? Oh, Shulk for losers. Yeah, they didn't impale the real Mario because they're fake. They're little trophies come to life. Isn't a Fire Emblem character, so he's fine. And at least he's a dude with a sword, but like a kind of an anime dude with a sword, but at least his sword is different. That's all I got. I don't know. I thought Choke was a lot of fun.
Okay, I think I want to go this way. Zoom out of my map. I want to go back to the start here. Because that's where that one... Who's what's it is, the energy tank that I want. I am here. I am going... Okay, I need to go down. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Kind of suffered bringing back everyone from past titles. So, normally I would agree, because I don't think every character was that good and needed to come back, but considering that Sakurai was like, this is my last Smash game, I'm not making more Smash games, I'm not ever doing Smash Brothers ever again, please stop asking. This is the biggest I could possibly go with it. I think it's okay. Like, when you look at it that way, of being the very last Smash game to ever be made, allegedly, I can kind of get past that. Otherwise, I 100% agree. There we go. Energy tank. And now we go all the way to the top. That one room that had the Ridley and the Kraid statues. All the jumping. Yeah, I honestly could not tell you, though, like, what happened with Smash for me where I was like, man, I'm just not having fun anymore. But, like, nothing captured the magic for me like Melee. It wasn't even, like, because I had friends when Melee came out. Like, Melee just has this... something about it felt way more fun and interesting. Like, playing Brawl, playing the 3DS version, I was like, just couldn't... It just didn't click with me, I don't know. I think if they redid the combat from scratch, though, it just wouldn't be Smash anymore. Obviously, they should bring back tripping. That was the best mechanic that they ever made. People just want to see game they know. Yeah, that's fair. Hey guys, you're flashing quite a bit. Oh, I shoot them. Okay. I thought something was happening. This is it. This is the end. This is the final stretch of the game. Mother Brain is next. I think we missed a missile pack or two. Oh, I wasn't actually prepared for that to happen.
Like, I knew Metroids were coming. I wasn't expecting them that quickly. Darth Jar Jar is coming to Fortnite? Oh my god. Who asked for this? I mean, they shouldn't have to ask for Fortnite. Fortnite just happens. They'll find something. It's one of those things where I'm like, that was made by a grown-up. No child asked. No developer's kid was like, hey, Dad, could you put Darth Jar Jar in my favorite game, Fortnite? Tim Sweeney was over there going, you know what would be really funny? Jar Jar Binks. Everyone hates him. We should have him in our game. I make billions of dollars. What do I care? Oh, I guess I could also just shoot them. Okay, I didn't know I could shoot them while they were on top of me. Now I know. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute monstrosity. Hey, Metroids, can I have my health back? Oh. Well, they actually give a lot of health. Well, yeah, I mean, they're still making Star Wars, like, content, right? Like, there's TV shows and movies for kids to care about. But Jar Jar Binks? The whole, like, Jar Jar Binks was actually a Sith Lord because of his incompetence and it ruined the rebellion or whatever the fuck. Like, that was funny, but it's not, like... It's not like canon. Maybe Disney made it happen. Oh, I actually can't shoot them. I do have to get them off of me by bombing them or waiting? I don't actually know what actually makes that happen. I'm glad they give so much health when I kill them, though. That is very helpful of them. Okay. I'm gonna make a save state right here, because this is gonna be absolute hell. my god, this sucks. Whoop. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the Mother Brain fight sucks, though. I hate it. Ugh. Okay, well. Everything about this is terrible. Oh my god, I did it. Jesus. Hooray! Oh my god. Now it's platforming all the way to the end. My eye. Everything's so floaty. Timer's real fast, yeah. It's plenty of time, but it is a very fast timer. Hooray, we did it! And she's gonna take her helmet off. It will revive peace in space. It may be invaded by the other Metroid. By the other Metroid. I definitely didn't go fast enough for her to be all bikini mode or whatever. Oh no! A woman! Gasp! You were a girl this whole time! Girls can't fire guns in space. Unrealistic. 0 out of 10. Not without the permission of a man, anyway.
fucked up Nintendo was so woke. Yeah, can you believe it? Nintendo was woke? Crazy. Back in the fucking 80s? Knew I boycotting that company when I was a... I don't even know if my parents had met yet. I don't know, I can't even say. Can you believe that they would do something like that? They made me be a woman. Now I can't stop putting dicks in my mouth and thinking about what bathroom people are using. Metroid was the destruction of America. Okay, no, 86? Yeah, my parents had totally met by then. My brother was born. Right, Moobs? You were around 86? You're 3 years older than me. 3-ish years older than me. Whose decades are going out? I don't know, everyone's. Because I had to play as a woman. 87? Okay, so you're a year off. I was a year off. You were a year off from Metroid, I was a year off from the truth. 87 different dicks? Probably. That's what woke Nintendo has done to me. And now we're back at the start. With some upgrades, and no energy tanks. Does that mean I can just go kill Mother Brain? Hang on. What do we got for cheats on this? Hang on. Let me check that before I switch games. One more streaming at 45. Hooray! 45 dicks! Sorry, streams. That's the one. All the way down to M. Whoop. Hey, landed right on it. I could never do that again if I wanted to. Right on it. Didn't even have to do any extra. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's broken too now. Cool! Well, thanks for the 16-month resub, LB. Sorry the sound didn't play. All my sound is broken. And I gotta go ahead and through, like, manually fix it all. Unless it played on stream and I didn't hear it. Because it's a whole different thing. I don't know. The sound played for us? Thank God. Okay. So it should all work for you. It doesn't work for me. Cool. Alright, good. Glad it played for you guys. Totally invincible. Fully powered 5-way shot. Pick up, start with over 600 life. Do that, why not? You have to wait for the music to continue. Start with all items, you're invincible. Infinite rockets on pickup? Let's see what that does for me. All power-ups. Infinite energy, all items, and infinite missiles. Let's just have that one turned on. Why not? That sounds like everything I want. Why are there so many different versions of these? I know what the problem is with that sound. Had the same thing happen to me. I had to even go through it off stream so I don't cry. Oh. Wait. You know what's wrong with my sound? I also know what's wrong with my sound. It was updating voice meter. Oh, that's definitely a different beam. Yeah, everything that used an audio device is now defaulted to default. And default is not what I use, so yeah, it's all broken. I have to go through.
Here's the worst part. I have to go through and manually adjust all of my sounds again. Every single one of them, so they play on the aux input. Because now they're all blank. So they go to default. Which is not like, yeah. Double playback and shit? Okay. Hey, if that ever happens again, yeah, we'll see. If I fix it. I have an infinite jump. Hang on. There was like an extra high jump. Enhanced space jump? Sure. Why not? Some of these might take a restart, but we can't do that, so... Mega jump with high boots. Mega jump without high jump. Just turn both of those on. If something breaks, it's there. There we go. I don't know what those numbers are going to mean for me anymore as far as my health goes, because it's been going up and down with damage. And, like, going up with damage and down with healing. I know I should be able to, like, speedrun down to Kraid and Ridley, but is there a code for that? Always a screw attack effect. View ending by pausing the game. Does that work? Does it count for the timing? Yeah, there we go. There's what happens when you beat the game real fast. You get boob. Covered boob, but boob. We did it! Boob percent. I want to know if I have to put in the password for it, or if it's going to do what I think it will do when we finish these credits. Speed it up though if I can. Whoop. Yep, there we go. Now we have weirdly more covered than the ending, but now we're Zero Suit Samus. Got hair sprites and everything. And contortionist Samus. Which is like, this is the tamest Zero Suit Samus we've ever had. Which is a weird thing to say. She's so skinny though, gosh, her legs are non-existent. That's wild. Well, she is part bird, I guess. She's not actually part bird. She was just raised by the Chozo. Anyway, that's Metroid 1. And that's all the secrets that I know of. I don't know any other ones. I know you can get this suit by typing in a password. I don't know if it changes with the Varia suit. Oh my god, I'm more blonde. More green? Oh right, we in the game. Everything's broken. Oh no, I've ruined everything. I forgot I had that coat on. Let me turn these codes off. Hang on. I'm curious where this is going to be going. Off, 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 and then like way down the bottom. I think the very last code. Whoop. Off. Go. Apply changes. This isn't going to fix this. But... It just turned color. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's reset this. And I want to see if it's any different, because the password is spelled out in the codes that we just did. My bad. Hang on. Let me let me try that again. Hang on. Let's hit the B button instead. Is it all one word? No. It's half a password. Oh my god, B's up here. Oh, hang on. Is it EY? Or is it one over the other? I need to check on that. I know it's the name. Nope, that's correct. I have done it right. But then it's dash, 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 dash. Okay. EY... Da, 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 da. And this should look like the exact same thing. Yeah. Okay. We did it! Okay, so this is what happens when you type in Justin Bailey. You get this whole thing. I have all the energy tanks, all the upgrades, everything. And just zero suit. Anyway, that's Metroid on the NES. We're now done with that. Make a save state, just pretend like I did all that. Oh boy! Yeah, we're gonna move on to Metroid 2 now. That's a crazy time. Should I use a number 2 or the numerals 2? I think a number is fine for me. I don't think it's got this Return of Samus. Yeah, we're not doing the whole thing. Okay. Leave it on retro, and we're just gonna change the name of the stream. Cool. Okay, now I played it a little bit to make sure it runs. Other than that, I've never played this game. Like, I have literally never made an attempt to play Metroid 2. And since I'm already here, goodbye. Okay, minimize that. Okay. I did change some settings. So it's got the Metroid... not Metroid, the, Game Boy Color green background. But yeah, so this is Metroid 2. It's an NES game. Not, it's a Game Boy game. It's worse than an NES game.
But interestingly, it's the sprite from Super Metroid. But like, as far as I know, this came before Super Metroid. Anyway, I'm using a map for this one because the whole idea of this game is that you're hunting down Metroids. You're killing all 39 of them, and that's the game. There are some other upgrades, but I want this one to be over with as fast as possible. It's also not that... I was looking at the map just to see how complicated the game was. It is not actually that complicated. I don't think I would ever get lost. I might have some trouble, like, figuring out what to do next. But, it's all, like, you go this direction, and you do this thing, and you do a thing, and then you go this direction. Like, it's very linear. Which is why I wonder, like, a big reason to play it is to see, like, well, how would they fix it in, like, the remake and stuff, like, if it's that any different. Also, I can only, in my head, I can only describe this music as, like, optimistic. Like, it sounds so, like, happy. Like, we're killing Metroids, heck yeah. But the game opens up in phases, so once I do phase 1, phase 2 opens, and then I can go over and do phase 2, and then when I'm done with phase 2, phase 3 opens. Like, I can't actually, like, go wherever I want. It's very strange. But I guess was, like, pretty good for the Game Boy. I don't know how well this game did. I know, like, no one likes it. Which is why every fan wanted to remake Metroid 2. And then Nintendo was like, stop it, we'll do it ourselves. So they remade Metroid 2. Hi, Zoe. I know, I'm also excited you're here. Anyway, that was a weird Metroid. It's you, Zoe. You can't hear it. Those are upgrades. Not upgrades, but like they give me full missiles and full health, but I can't get them. I don't know how. But they are listed on the map. Anyway, that was phase 1. Zoe's rubbing on my hands, like as I'm holding my controller, like, hey! Pay attention to me! Hi, Zoe. Yeah. You have already been fed though, so I know you're not here for food. Whoa, getting a little aggressive. Hi. Miss Baby. Hi. Sorry, she had to stick her nose in my mouth. She's very interested in what my breath smelled like. Because if I had eaten, she was going to be very upset. She knows she's also eaten, but... Hi. She's like, okay, now I'm done rubbing my face on your hands. Pay attention to me. I'm here. I am the important one. Also, save! Completed! Crazy, I can do that now. Couldn't do that in the original. Welcome to phase 2! Ow. Hi Zoe, you're making this a little difficult. just a tiny bit. I mean, it's a Metroid game. I'm not like too worried about it, but like, please. Wow, 3 hits in a row. I hate this. It gets worse before it gets better. Oh my gosh, Zoe, your little teeth. Please, no teeth. There we go. Okay, where am I on this map? I think there's... Whoop. A pancake! Also, my walking noise does not match the cadence of my animation. Weird. Ow. I don't actually know where I am. Oh, am I there now? Okay. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely at the top there. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Some sort of irradiated bat creature. Okay. At a save point. Where the hell is that then? Okay, so I'm where I'm supposed to be, I think. I now know where I am on the map. For real now, know exactly where I am on the map. I think I want to go this way. Five missiles per door is still crazy. There we go. Bomb! Missiles! I don't know why I made that sound so serious. Like some shit was gonna happen. Hooray, health! I'm here. I wanna go down. All the way down. There we go. Maybe I can grab this thing? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Ice beam! Can I also blow this up? I can. There's nothing down here, though. I just can't. Something copy-pasted rooms. Always with the copy-pasted rooms. You gonna lay down, Zoe? No? Okay. I don't think I can get up there, no. Damn. Can I do this with a bomb jumpy thing? Let's not. I'm struggling already. And it's just missiles. My hitbox is also giant. Much like my sprite, I suppose. Metroid. Whee! Okay, bye, Zoe. I'm no longer important. Someone else is moving around. Spider ball? Huh. Oh, oops. How do I, ow. How do I spider ball? The Game Boy only has a few buttons. Nope, not that, not that. Oh! You hit down again. And you can stick to anything. Neat! It's very weird not having any, like, music going. Just Me and my spider ball. Oh, I can't hit up to get out of it. I have to hit B. Okay, where am I now? I am not where I think I am on the map anymore. Okay, I'm here. What is that then? There's a... Okay, I think I understand what's going on. I need to go back. We're around. Hang on, this might still work out in my favor. Looking at the whole of the map might be helpful. Oh, unless I can't get out of here. Okay. Could I... Let me see about the wall over here. Oh my god, I cannot hit this one. Fuck me. There we go. No, I cannot turn it into a morph ball in the air. However, there's a ledge here, so I can do this. Be here a while. Got a long journey ahead of us as an orb. Really selling its importance with the quiet bleep bloops. Having music was too much battery power. I had to cut it down. Oh, missiles. Fuck. Okay, well, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I maybe should have turned back. For too much for saves, that's what it's true. I had to make room for save games, so they took out all the music. I have to say, this is not as bad as already, this is not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting this to be terrible. Like, not being able to see anything because it's a tiny screen and all the sprites are so huge and take up so much space. And, like, horrible area design. I mean, this sucks. This sucks. But, like, I expected a lot worse. This actually isn't so bad. Definitely improvement on the NES version. The NES game, I mean, version. And I see a lot of this made it into Super Metroid. Hooray, we've killed 2 Metroids. We're so good at our jobs. I don't know if there's any... I mean, I'm looking at a map. I know there's not a secret up here, but like that looks like there should be a secret here. Can you believe it that there's not? Crazy. Okay. So that's another Metroid down. That's something else. That's another reason I have the map. So I literally have to hunt these Metroids, and that's how I finish the game. So finding them is important. Okay. We can go... up. Wait a minute. Let me try something. Go in here. That works, but not... Damn. Alright, well I can use the spider ball to get up there anyway. I was thinking, can I use the ice beam to freeze a... Oh. Is that gonna ruin everything for me? Oh, there we go. Okay. That rolled me around. I was gonna say... Can I not do this? I have 69 missiles. Now I've got more. Okay. There we go. Now I don't have to come back up here. For any reason. Whee! Anyway, that's phase 2 finished. No, not finished. That is the upgrades of phase 2 finished. I need to go get 3 Metroids now, which are... to the left. Whee! And this is when I get into, like, where the fuck am I? Because now I don't actually know, because it doesn't line up with the map anymore. Okay, that's that. So we just went over to one of the upgrades. I'm going to assume that's bombs, not the ice beam. So up, then. I mean, the answer would be up either way, but... when I find the save point, I'll know I'm in the right spot. There we go. Okay. So, there. Left out here, where I was before already. And next screen, and then there'd be one more screen transition. I'm so glad in Super Metroid that save rooms also recharge my energy. So helpful. Don't have to do this anymore. I wonder if this is supposed to be like a survival mechanic. Like, this represents, like, Samus being alone on a planet and hunting for food. Eating the local flora and fauna to get her energy back, even though she has to eat, like, 30 of them at a time. Whoop, my gun was not firing. That was very strange. Okay, now I'm here. It should be down forever. This, like, DOS era gun noise is killing me. Oh, okay. This was too close to the wall, I guess. Spider-Ball's really struggling. No, I just can't move when I turn into a spider ball. For a while. Oh no, yes I can. Just sometimes I can't. That's weird. I've done it again. I don't know where I am on the map. This feels like a bad map now. Like, what hallway is this? I know where I'm going. I just don't know where I am on the map. Because that didn't match up at all. Because that's that room with the Metroid. Not so you guys can see the map. And then we have this long hallway. But then on the map, this hallway turns into a vertical hallway. Because there's no door in the middle of it. Oh, it is. Okay. I just came in through this way? No. Okay, never mind. That was... Okay, no, it does add up. I must have been one of the earlier ones. That was weird. Okay. One of the hallways, the horizontal hallway segments is divided in two, but it's not on the map. I almost was able to just kill it probably without activating the fight. Boy, Metroids are stupid. I mean, no one ever claimed they were intelligent, I suppose. They suck your energy out. Could I maybe do that? Hang on. See, that's not a division on the map. Oh no, I'm not hurting it. Okay. Whoop. Okay, that's all 3 of those Metroids down. That's all of Phase 2. There's Phase 3 opening. I'm not gonna go for that health, I don't want to fall down. Whoop. Okay, so now I'm there. There is an energy thing. I get full health going. Somewhere in this room, there's a health thing. Go. I don't understand the spider ball and why it does that. It doesn't even only happen in corners, but it happens more frequently in corners. So where is this? Energy replenishment thing. I don't see it. Let's back at the start. There it is. Way up there. Interesting. How do I... I don't know if I like how those are hidden. Not a fan. Now we go up. And then in the lava room is phase 3. Might be drained now? Yes. Okay. Oh my god, we found the music again.
Okay, and that's not water. Right. had to make sure. Liquid's bad. I guess that's true in every Metroid game, though. Liquid's bad. Well, we lost the music again. But now it's a different weird ambient sound. It's like if you sped up Animal Crossing speech. Why they got little butts? LB, check out these butts. Figured you'd appreciate them. they fly ass first. Can I jump on them? I sure can, and now I'm stuck. Very weird. With wings on, too. That's crazy. Just flying around ass first. Another Metroid down. 33 to go. God, that makes it sound so daunting. Like I'm gonna be in this game forever. Ow. Okay, where am I actually going? Ugh. Oh, it's the same room shape as the other one. Sort of. Okay. Up here is a thing. Wait, am I wrong? Oh. No, we're not there yet. Okay, it wouldn't let me move anymore. And now we got missiles. Okay. Wait, I need to go around to continue climbing. I wonder if I can do that. Can I just roll around like that? Sure. Oh, there's spikes there. And so my journey comes to an end. Okay, so that means I'm going this way. There's a save on the other side of this. Liquid good? Water! Okay, that didn't hurt me. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, and that's a morph ball tube. I'm assuming, because it's on the map. Another save. And then a lot of open area to go to. Okay, let me look at this map.
little better. I need upgrades first. So, I need to go down, down and around. If I can. I don't know where I'm going to be able to go, actually. Okay, good start. Okay. How bad is water for me? Not bad at all. Okay, water does not fuck me up like it does in other Metroid games. Spider ball tube. Okay, that's what it is. Look, LB, someone wants to play DVD. Wow. I feel so angry. Orbs! No, Obi was actually playing the event earlier. Not today, but like a couple days ago. So I'm sure she'd go for it. Who knows what she's off doing now, though? RuneScape, probably, maybe. What the fuck is the point of this room? Oh my god, they're back. There we go. Hey, the Varia suit. Bitching at strangers on the internet that are stupid, actually. So we have RuneScape players. Sorry. What did people... Well, first off, would you play DVD with Z? I think that's the important question before I ask, what did the internet people do now? Duh, okay, so I'll take that as a yes. So there you go, Z. Yeah, absolutely. And then what do the internet people do? Because that's what I want to know. They want to unalive Luigi? Okay. Yeah, no.
I agree. They're dumb. And that's not even because he killed the CEO. Ah! Okay, well that kept me above water. I'm there now? Yes. So I want to go up. Let's cross. Oh, more Metroids. Okay, not that yet. Bikes that way, can't climb. I mean, legally speaking, yes, they will have to prove that he's guilty. He is on video, though, so I understand people not wanting to wait for the full process. However, they also have to talk about, like, the degree in which he's guilty and, like, what he did and all that sort of stuff, and make sure they cover all their bases and they're not being incredibly shitty about it and that sort of thing. Man, I really hate the spider ball in this game. Auto nuke by Twitch, YouTube? What do I care? I'm not popular. Not popular, I don't even get monetized, so like, go for it. Because I think it's, like, talking about current events shouldn't be, like, taboo in the way that it is on the internet, though the way the internet is, I think that it should also be something that we don't do. But I think the group that's here is fine. And, like, there was a lot going on in his circumstances as well, so, like, I totally get... I understand his thought process. Whoop. I don't know where I am anymore. Ow. My bad. I think I'm in the right spot. There's a missile upgrade over here that I'm in the right spot. Oh. No, I'm further down than I thought. Okay, well, anyway. On the one hand, so, like, it's kind of like when all those rich people died in the submarine and having the internet go crazy for that. I don't know if Luigi should be, like, venerated as a hero, and we are like, oh man, like actually speaking, like, I know jokingly, yes, why not? And people have kind of taken that and ran with it, maybe a bit too far. Am I gonna cry that a CEO died? No. Like, all those people died in that submarine accident, they were all, like, rich people. Okay, fuck them, like, I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, what a horrible thing. Like, it's a thing that happened, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it. And that's how I feel about Luigi and the CEO. I also just don't think... There are very, very rare circumstances where I think the death penalty is the right answer. And this is definitely not one of them. So, but yeah, a lot of it will depend on circumstances and whatever his lawyer can do for him, that sort of stuff. There might be some deals going on, I don't know. He is a very good lawyer. What's funny is, like, if you asked me what when would the death penalty be okay, I couldn't tell you. I don't have that, like, I don't have like a list of things that I have to check off for the death penalty. It's just that to me, I think some people maybe should be dead. But like I said, it's a rare circumstance. And I feel like having a measured criteria for it is also maybe the wrong answer. But yeah, I also think the death penalty existing is a little weird. Because I think that... I think a lot of people can be rehabilitated, right? Second chances, all that sort of stuff. So I'm all for prison reform. And like, yeah, some people don't change. But I would rather give people the opportunity to get out of the hole that life has dug them than to condemn everyone just because some people are bad. And that's going to be like a case-by-case thing, and that costs time and money, and capitalism doesn't allow for that sort of thing. And if they can't, they can rot in jail forever, right? And it's like I said, it's a case-by-case thing too, so... got a lot to think about. A lot of these little wall guns. Okay, now there's... that. Okay, and then there was one over here for the energy tank that I already got. Alright. Got all our upgrades. Pretty sure, except there's one way up top there. But now we can start killing Metroids. But I know that how I feel about prison is definitely an unpopular opinion. Because I don't really believe in necessarily punitive justice, where like people should be punished for things that they've done in a way that it's like, well, you killed my son, therefore I should be able to kill your son, like all that sort of stuff. It's not a system that has worked at all for anyone. Oh, I don't think I'm making up this tube. Is there another way I can go? Wait. Aha! But, I also understand the other side of it, where, like, if someone killed your son, you probably don't want to see them, like, have a nice place to live and food to eat, and eventually live kind of an okay, good life after reforming and being more okay now. So, like, I get that, too. It's complicated, and I don't think many people are going to have any right answers, but yeah, I don't know about the death penalty. Now, me getting out of here. Is there another way? No, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay. Whee! Spyro being so slow, too. I'm like, come on! I have things to do, Metroid! Okay, and that puts me here. Is that a Metroid fight that I had here? I don't remember anymore. No, I'm past that. We're outside now, so I need to go up. Whee! Whee! This is so much fun. Whee! Oh god, what is that? I hate the spider ball and using it. It's terrible. Was that a totem of bees? I'm definitely doing a heck of a lot more damage. Cool. And this is a... Whoop. What the fuck is that? Ah! Oh, okay. That's a creature of some kind. Is it a missile in the face kind of creature? Whoop, whoop. Morph ball it. Okay, that's not what I expected. What was that? Oh, I'm... The jumpy ball! Spring ball, that's the name. Okay, I can, with effort, use the spring ball to stick to walls. Does that mean I can jump over spikes now? Whoop. Alright, and going this way, I already grabbed that missile pack, so I didn't go that way. I need to go up. I don't have ice anymore, so I can't. Whee! So can I jump over the spikes then, or is that going to be too difficult for me? Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't jump in a direction I thought I would on a wall. Okay. No, I can jump up. I can't jump out. Getting around that is a problem still. I mean, I have to go all the way around? I don't like that. I sure feel like Metroid doesn't value my time at all. I'm gonna go all the way through the top of this room. With the slow-ass spider ball. Yeah, because now I can reach this ledge, but... Oh my god. Maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to do. We'll call that a win. And if I run into any more spikes, I'm fucked. Well, okay. Is there a power-up I'm missing? No. Well, then what am I doing? How do I get around these spikes? I can't jump over them. I can't shoot them, I can't bomb them. Do I need to look it up? Because there's a Metroid up there, I need to kill it. So, like, I can't just not go. Okay, I'm actually going to Google it and see what happens. Because I don't know what to do. Get around these spikes. I might need to watch a video rather than trying to look it up. So I'll use the name. Now, there we go. Maybe not that specifically, because this is Area 2, not... It's Phase 3, Area 2. That's weird. But apparently they use, Area in Metroid Samus Returns, and Phases in the Game Boy game, and no one differentiates between the two. They both come up in Google searches. Wait a minute. Why does this one have color? Is that only for the Super Boy or whatever? Because that's something the Super Game Boy can do. But this one's in color, and that's weird. That's not very Game Boy of you. Oh, yeah, so the Super Game Boy does give it color. Interesting. But the Game Boy Color also has color. So wait a minute. Hang on. Could I have color? Let me make a save state before I fuck with anything. Back actually. Okay. We're nearing the end of the stream anyway. Let me fuck around with things. Hang on. System. If I force it to be a... Super Game Boy. And then we restart it. Oh, well, I don't like that it gave it this extra thing. Hey, color! I don't like the Game Boy making my screen so much smaller. Okay, so for whatever reason it started as an actual Game Boy game. Super Game Boy 2? What does that change it to? Same thing, okay. Well, we found that color anyway. Okay, core options, back to that. Wait, does that change it? No, okay. Yeah, I don't like the border. If I get rid of that, I wouldn't hate it so much. But... what if we play it on a Game Boy Advance? Hey, we've got color! That's so different. Okay, that's a Game Boy Advance. What's the other one? The normal Game Boy Color. My bad, system. Okay, so the Game Boy Color stuff shows up on a Game Boy Advance, just the same stuff. Yeah, the Super Game Boy was not great. Okay, well, so I have to force it to be a Game Boy Color. It can't just be a Game Boy Color. Got it. Whoa, that's gonna take a little getting used to, but... Alright, anyway, back to what I was doing. It's like, why is this video in color? We're gonna watch this at, like, incredibly fast 8x speeds. He's gonna want all the upgrades and stuff. There's the suit. Kill the Metroid, kill the Metroid. Oh, he's killing the Metroids now. Okay. The wave beam did the thing. Now I need to see him like climb like a really high spot now and be like, where are you going? Doing that. Now what is he gonna do? Did you already do it? Did I skip it? Maybe I skipped it. Okay, that was the end of the video. When the fuck did he go up there? Or is that like a later thing? There's no way. This is why I hate watching videos. Because it's like, where the fuck? Oh, I missed a missile pack. Oh, YouTube has decided that it's done buffering and will not buffer anymore. Okay, he just doesn't go up there. That's interesting. If I'm more specific.
Oh, okay. Well, the forum says I need the space jump for it, so we're gonna ignore that. But I did miss a missile pack, so we're gonna go for that. Unless he was doing like a wild trick or something and just phased through the wall, but... Let me go back to that. This is like right when he was leaving after getting the Varia suit. Yeah, okay, right here. Yeah, I didn't know... Not even on the map? Oh. It totally is. Okay, I just didn't... I thought it was one I grabbed already. My bad. Since missiles are extra important in this one. Okay. Now we're gonna kill the other Metroids. I gotta be honest, I kinda got used to the grayscale. I'm like, this is weird in color. Oh, here's anything. Yeah, the grayscale was actually pretty good. The color is... Blinding is another word for it. I was gonna say way more readable. It is very red. On a actual Game Boy screen, though, I think it would be a little washed out, so it wouldn't be nearly as bright. Why does it kind of look like a Joker face that breathes fire? Anyway, that's one of the bigger Metroids. A Gamma Metroid? Easy enough. The answer is to shoot with missiles. Oh my god, please. Getting pretty good at shooting Metroids with missiles. Whoop. Whoop. Gotta stop falling off of things.
Full heal! Hooray! Okay, there's one more Metroid to go. I wonder if they get more complicated than just shoot them with missile. Like some kind of upgraded Metroid of some kind, I don't know. So far, no. They've evolved twice and they're still just as easy to kill. And apparently there's nothing over here. Sure enough, there's nothing. Okay, well, there's one Metroid I haven't killed, and I can't get there, allegedly, without the space jump. "78 pages of reading you to filth. Just calling you out every single paragraph. Where am I? I should be there, okay. The real question, though, is how accurate do you feel the report is? Considering you sound upset, I guess very accurate. In the 99th percentile. Wow. Oh, maybe I don't need the space jump. I can just do this. I just need to go up a door. How does that... How does that work with, like non-verbal... Like, non-verbal autism? Is that... like the same kind of score, or are they like the same but non-verbal, or like what? How do the specifics on? Do you know how the specifics on that work? I don't know. The different category thing. Okay, that's what I, considering you scored the 9%, that's what I assumed, but I don't actually know how that works, so I'm glad I could ask. Hooray! I have opened phase whatever the hell. I can't get out of this hole. There we go. Yeah, autism has obviously vastly changed in my lifetime, so... Level 1. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's totally fine to say you don't know. So, and I'm not gonna look into it, so I'm always gonna say I don't know. Those correspond to support needs? Okay. Wait, no, I don't want to be here. This is... that spot. I think, yes, okay. I want to go wherever the hell Phase 4 is. Where is Phase 4? I need to zoom out on this map. I need to go all the way to the right. Okay.
Okay, so if you're level 1, that means you're, like, lower support needs, but also, like, the best of the best. Top of your class. Autism with low support needs. Okay. Now I know. That is, worlds different from when I was growing up, for sure. Which is a good thing. When I was growing up, it was terrible. Ah, the butts! And the music's back. God, everything is just red. Blue or red. We don't get many colors. Surely the Game Boy was... Couldn't the Game Boy handle more than that? Or was it just 4 colors at a time? I don't remember how the Game Boy Color works anymore. Like, obviously the color palette is very limited. Probably less crunchy on a CRT. Oh, I mean... Yes, it would have been. But, yeah, that would have been the Super Game Boy, if you had one of those. Okay, where am I going? Where? I've lost myself on the map again. This is not a good map. It's just a series of squares, basically. And none of the squares really correspond to room size. Okay. This looks different. But I don't know where I am, so... I'm going to assume I'm there on the map. So I'm in the right place. Hold down. If I keep going, and I find a hole, I should be coming up on a safe spot. This music, though. The soundtrack for this game is not going to win any prizes, I don't think. Okay, and that's to phase 6? Yes, because that hurts me. Why'd you change directions? Okay, now I'm climbing upwards, so Here. Okay, good. This is a different room. And then... Whoops. Oh no! I fucking hit the F button. My bad. I'm gonna break a few things. It'll be back. I wasn't expecting there to be a hole, like, right here, because on this... on the map, let me tell you why the map is confusing me. On the map, this is the start of the room, and then it goes over this far, and then stops here, and says there's a room transition. But there's not. It just ended, and then there's the save point, which is separated off into its own room. And that's a lot of what's screwing me up. There's a lot of that. Okay, so now we're falling down here.
Ow. Oh, fuck. There's something down here? Why does that exist then? What? Okay. Oh, right, I don't need to bomb jump anymore. Ow, okay. Well. Probably would have been better to turn around, so we're gonna reverse that. I just wasn't sure if I could jump through the spikes or not, but apparently I can. Just phase right through them and stand on top of them. Because why not? So in your room if you need. Okay. She'll probably like that better, and anyway, she's terrified of anything while she's eating. Oh god. Come see Elsie. Yeah, that sounds like Zoe. Okay, let's go up top. I'm starting to hate the wave beam of this one. Well, I don't like all the bees. What is this honeycomb? Oh, I can shoot it. I'm running low on missiles. It just comes back. Oh, it's not a big deal. I might not have enough missiles for this next one. We have to make it count. Oh. Okay. That's not the right way to go. In what way do I go? How do I get in there? Felt like there was a way... I can't move on with the fucking ball. It's so annoying. Like, it wants to be... It changes the directions I can move based on where, like, Samus would be oriented if what I'm on is the floor. But it doesn't work that way. So yeah, how do I get in there? Because the map says there's nowhere around. Like, there's not like another room around. So... I don't know. See if I can find out real quick. Find the honeycomb room. Okay, I already don't know who this person is. They're clearing out a lot of sand, and I don't know where they're... Oh, okay, they're past me. We're gonna stop once I find out what I'm doing. I want to know... where I'm going. How do I kill this Metroid? He might even do it first, honestly. Yeah, immediately goes into the rest of the stuff, doesn't even worry about it. Okay, cool. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. We'll have to remember that this guy is here. For that, though, I am going to make a save state. That'll be it for me. So, welcome to Metroid 2. It's easier to play than Metroid 1. Like, I'm not... Like, the frames aren't just dropping all the time. But it's not as fun. I don't know. It feels like a trade-off. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll know more as we play longer, I guess. But, yeah, we're gonna be going on this Metroid train for a while now. Let's see. I don't know how far into this game I am. I don't know how many areas there actually are. I think there's 8? 9. There are 9. There's also 8A and 8B. So there are 10 phases. And we're on phase 4. So we might be here for more streams than the first game. Even though this was just a half stream. But after that is Super Metroid. Everyone's favorite. And we're all comes together. So, yeah. We'll be coming back to this on Wednesday. So, I'm glad I found out colors, though. Anyway. Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining me. I will see you all on Wednesday. Take care, and good night.